I wanted to see this to know that Davido is a fast thinker. That is what Burna Boy
Underrated,
actually
man.
confirmed in
Dude
this
is fly.
particular interview,
I
and
just
a
bought
lot
6
of people
wedding
are really
rings.
interested in
So
it. This is an old interview of Burna Boy talking about how Davido, kind of did what he was thinking about. That is to show you that misery happens sometimes. Let's catch a glimpse.
underrated, man. Dude is fly. I just bought 6 wedding rings. So 6 of them plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Honestly, man, it's because Davido did the championship ring thing, and I wanted to do it, and then it's like he already did it. So it's like I had it in my mind, and then he actually went and did it.
What is your own take about this? What do you feel about this kind of things happening in the music industry? A lot of people are really making comments on this. I want you to put in your own opinion about this story. But we got interesting stories to share with you. Before we dive into the stories, I want to say thank you guys for watching our videos, and thank you for the love so far. If you are new here, you can click the subscribe button below, the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time we upload our videos. Tales tried to scare Burna Boy. Was it a stage prank or it was a real prank? Burna Boy is not afraid of anybody. This shows that Burna Boy is a strong man even without the camera. That is what a lot of people are really talking about. Let's catch a cruise with this.
I told you it wouldn't work.
What do you have to say about this? A lot of people are saying that it is a stage prank, and some people are saying that it's not staged at all. But when you look at the angle of camera, you will understand that it is actually staged, or it was actually staged. That is something I can really share with you on this. Nobody sees a masked man with a machete, stain of blood, and then stands. That is something you need to understand from this whole thing, and a lot of people are really responding to that. I want to show you a particular video of Burna Boy to show you that Burna Boy is such a lovely person, with hyper keys, from Africa, actually having a time with Burna Boy, did perform Burna Boy songs to him. That is an interesting one. Let's catch a glimpse of it.
hello, man, you guys are amazing.
Thank you. Listen, yo, girls in my way, zero Snapchat, zero Instagram, fuck up the vibe.
That is so interesting to an extent. That is something I can say right now. We got something coming in from the camp of Davido. A lot of people are really excited to share this with a lot of persons. Right now, some people are talking about Davido being hated by majority of Nigerians, and this is being confirmed by various rumors making around about Davido. When Davido breaks a record, nobody talks about it. Some people don't really talk about it because of the hatred they have for Davido. I kind of understand some kind of big stories happening around the music industry. Davido is one of the richest Nigerian artists right now based on statistics, and one of the most endorsed African artists. And in terms of like Puma deals, Mattel and the rest, Davido has actually proven himself. That is why the brand of Davido is going viral and places. A lot of people with brands out there, they want to sell their product. That is why they have the likes of Davido to actually kind of a contract to help them sell their product. I believe that Davido is such a good businessman. That is something I believe about the whole story. But somebody is coming out to say yes, Davido did something or engagement or contractual deal with Puma. A lot of people said it was really cheap. Davido came back home and did something with Ugo Umoye, and a lot of people are saying that is very, very cheap, and nothing Davido does that a lot of people will really appreciate. I kind of understand what positions a lot of people have put themselves, and I kind of understand it from the bigger point of view. In Nigeria right now, where you are from a rich background, a lot of people see you as the problem of the society. That is what we got to understand from this whole thing. And Davido is being hated because his papa get money. Just recently, his father gave a testimony of how they are having 4 power plants and then building one of the biggest thermal plants in Nigeria that worth about $2 billion. And Davido is a board member or a director in that Pacific Holdings where they are building a $2 billion power plant, and that is to show you that Davido should be called one of the richest Nigerian artists. Why is he being hated? That is the question a lot of people are really asking. Is it because the papa get money? That is also one thing we need to ask ourselves. Just coming in from Tiwa Savage is that yes, she said something that transpired between she and a lot of persons in the music industry like Don Jazzy when she was with Mohit to an extent. A lot of people can really understand. Is it Mohit? Maven Records. That is something I got to understand to an extent. She said she hated the song Eminado and then Dorobuchi, but Don Jazzy insisted that man, they need to have this song on her album. That is something she actually came up with at a recent interview or podcast kind of talk show. That is something a lot of people are really responding to, and some people are giving a shout out to Don Jazzy, saying that he understands the market better, so you don't need to fight with him the kind of song you want to put out there. That has just been confirmed by Tiwa Savage. Let's catch a glimpse of that.
I'll tell you, like, one, I hated Eminado. Oh my god. I hated that song. When I first heard it and Jazzy played it for me, I was like, I don't like it. And Jazzy's going on your album. And I'm like, no, it's not. And it's like, this album's not coming out unless you put Eminado on it. And I remember thinking, what is Eminado, first of all? Like, and then he was like, he understands the market. And like, you have to go with Jazzy because that's Don Jazzy. And the song blew. And then I hated it even more because now I have to perform it every time, and now I have to perform it last because that's what everybody's waiting for.
Oh my god.
And he'll just be looking at me and then I'll just be like, oh. I didn't like Dorobuchi either.
With all of the rest of the team in it.
Everybody loved it, and I was just like, I was the last person to do my verse, and I did not like it. I was just like, what? I was like, oh my god,
yeah.
Nobody's gonna like this, and then the whole of Africa
loved it.
I know.
And then it was less social.
What is your own take about this story? I want you to put your own comment in the comment section because a lot of people are really responding to this big story at a time like this. This is getting all interesting, and somehow we are responsive to this kind of story. I want to show you that Wizkid's son Boluwatife is really growing big into a handsome man just like Wizkid. That is something I got to understand ever since he posted a picture of him on social media. A lot of people are really responding to that. What is your own take about this? Asake makes history as the first African artist to occupy UK's Afrobeat charts, at a time like this with #1 and #2. He has a song on #1 at the same time having a song on #2 of that chart. A lot of people are giving accolades to Asake and a props up. I think Asake is breaking a lot of universal records right here. That is something I believe about that kind of story. What are your own takes about my story so far? I want you to put your own comment in the comment section so that you can have a glimpse at what you feel so far. Before I dive off, I want to say thank you guys for watching our videos and thank you for the love so far. If you are new here, you can click the subscribe button below and the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time we upload our videos.